issues actually to where I'm falling asleep in the office just out of sheer boredom.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's not that I don't have enough work, because I do,
Mm-hmm.
but it's rather just I'm doing the same task over and over and over
Mm-hmm.
and over again, and it's repetitive, and that repetitiveness gets tiring.
Yeah. What's bugging me with my job is I'm not actually programming anymore. It is the weirdest thing. Like my what I'm learning now is really to just learn how to read someone else's code,
Right.
and then I make like a minor change or something like that. And I don't really call that programming.
No, you're
Like
not.
I add
But then
one line of
again,
code,
but
but
then again, I think that's also because you of like where you are in terms of
right, it's
the
my level.
experience you
It's
have.
yeah, it's my status, all that kind of stuff. But then that also harkens back to like I don't want to go through that corporate life where you're just sitting at the level you're at until someone leaves or dies and you take that
Right.
spot. It just feels too morbid to me. I don't know. Like I understand why the process is the way it is. Oh shit, I was wrong. They kept the gravestones.
Hmm.
But damn. Well, that's gonna suck. All right, well, whatever. That's already full. I gotta get more. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to do more than just this. I guess is the gist of it.
Yep.
Shit's hard, yo.
I understand.
What about you guys? What kind of stuff do you want to try and accomplish or get done? Like, what are your goals? I don't think I've ever asked this.
Honestly, I'm pretty content with where I'm at. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing probably the ideal amount of work for the money I'm getting paid as far as happiness and everything. So
That's good to
I
hear,
think
though.
yeah. I mean, like, I like to move around and do different things. So I'll probably end up doing that at some point. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is,
Yeah, it sounds like
I
you've been
feel
pretty
super
happy.
lucky. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, Al, how much do you make at the job that you have now?
Uh, just over 50K.
That's really not bad, especially with the amount
Yeah.
of rent you guys have to pay.
Yeah. And the fact that I didn't need to get a degree.
Right.
Like, holy
And
crap.
certificates weren't that bad either, right?
No, I mean it's like 200 to 300 for a test,
Hmm.
and then I took the Blackhawk classes to get the training to take the tests. But yeah, in total, schooling cost of what I'm actually using was probably 5 grand at most.
That's really not that bad. Yeah, and so you don't have any debt right now, right? Aside from maybe like a car payment.
The car, yeah, that's it.
That's so nice, man.
Mm.
What about you, Andrew?
I unfortunately do not have that kind of luxury or that kind of luck, I guess, mainly because I'm going to be in debt for the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just I know what I want to do. I want to design, but it's going to be a goddamn nightmare when it comes to it, mainly because that is not something you do out of the gate.
Right.
What I want to design is just I have no idea. It's just something I want to do,
Hmm.
and it's gonna be a long time before I'm able to do it.
Well, what gets me with that stuff is like, yeah, I understand that you'd want to do something like a bigger project and designing big things. Like, well, you're going more for electrical engineering, wasn't that right?
No, mechanical.
Mechanical. Damn, I was one of the two. So yeah, you wanted to work on cars, right?
Originally, yeah.
Yeah. Is that changed?
Um, it's not changed so much as the opportunity I have had has scorned me too many times.
Like, what do you mean?
Um, just like the person that the contact I have out there, out in GM,
Hmm.
has burned me one too many times to the point where I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, if no one's gonna get in touch with me, even to decline me, that's kind of shitty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. People did that to me at BMC. I was just trying to do small talk with them and thank them for coming out to talk with me and whatnot, and I got nothing. And I just went, well, fuck you too, basically.
Right.
But yeah, no, my thoughts right now are like, we can't exactly design a car and make a car, but we could always do smaller level stuff. Like if we wanted to. Like I want to make games, but I don't think I'm going to get part of a big ass company anytime soon. So that's why I picked up Udemy classes to teach me some general programming task or strategies for gaming, for game design. So like that's my general idea right now is I'm going to start small with that, and then see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that also in a way has design in it. So like we'd have to.
Well, yeah.
You got no.
But I
minds.
mean,
Oh, I do.
When
Thank you.
when I say design, I mean like I want to design something, but it's more along the lines of holy shit, that's a lot of nomads.
Yeah. Wait, how many was that? I didn't even count it.
23.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's Go to the. You have a boarding house. Go there, dummy. Oh. Oh.
Anyways,
Yeah.
shit, what was I gonna say? Something about design.
Yeah.
Even though I do want to design, the thing is that it would only be a component, a part, a section. It would never be the full thing. Like that is something that is something for someone who has been there for ever.
Yeah.
Who knows the product in and out, and who's probably going to be a PM and not do really anything. He's just going to manage.
Right. Which is annoying. Which is why
There is nothing that's designed by a person anymore. It's always designed by committee.
As far as big industry stuff, the
Right.
only thing I can think of is like the small startups and all that.
right.
But I
So
mean,
it's
the
usually-
small startups today that you see, they're not physical material. They're all
Yeah.
technological. They're all software.
Yeah.
Everything that's physical is made by industry.
See, I wonder because
Yeah.
like, I agree with you completely, but I'm trying to just wrap my head around it. What I'm trying to say. It's left my head. All I'm thinking is like the big thing is that you gotta start small, unless you have like some kind of huge idea and get lucky with that. Like, I know one of my friends in Nevada has a boyfriend who is just filthy rich because he thought up some health idea that blew up, and now he's like traveling around the world and making millions of dollars and stuff. And I'm just like, well, fuck me. But
That's also
Yeah,
like
a
a
lot-
one
a
in
lot of it is luck.
6 billion case.
yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of that stuff is luck. So that's
Knowing the right person, having the right access to stuff,
yeah, you gotta
being
have
able
the
to get your product out and have the capital to do so.
yep.
Being in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. And having the right tools to do it.
All of that bugs me with how accurate it is. Like it also makes me think back to just like Trump when he's saying, "Oh, I had a small loan of $1 million." It's like, oh well, fuck. Okay, so you
Blind
can't.
asshole.
Yeah, you can't succeed unless you get a shitload of money and you're a dick. And it's like, it sucks. I hate it. But what can you do? And I don't want to ever become like that. That's like it's in a smaller scale. That's kind of how I am with like the YouTube stuff. Yeah, I'd like to make it a job, but I don't want to be like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie, and whoever else, because there's lots of them.
To where you're literally recording, oh god, I cannot speak. You're literally recording 2 days out of the week and editing the 5.
Yeah, well, that's still kind of already happening, but I'm more saying like just screaming all the time,
Oh, okay.
where you're just faking it, like
Right.
because that stuff
Towards
just
a
bugs
show.
me. Yeah, towards a show. Like I understand you have to put on an act to a certain degree,
Yeah.
but I don't think putting falsetto voice and screeching all the time is a show, but apparently it is.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
gets...
watched the Broly movie.
We're talking about like future goals and whatnot.
Ah.
We got super serious and deep because there's not much to talk about in terms of what's going on in the game right now.
Yeah.
It would be funny as fuck if you just time code where we start getting really, really depressing.
Oh, I totally will.
Put that in the description.
I will find it.
I could just separate this out perfectly. But Tim, how about you? What are your future goals? I know you're taking the sign language classes and you'd like to be a translator.
Yeah, ASL interpreter.
Yeah. Was that? Go ahead.
It's. I really want to do that. I feel like that's something I really, I'd be happy doing. A lot of people in that boarding home.
Yeah. We got 23 when you were away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But it's even though I feel like it shouldn't be as slow a process as it is, it's an incredibly slow process just because of like what I do. Like if you haven't noticed, I haven't been able to come over like at all.
Yeah.
And that's because I wake up, I go to work, and it's like I get there at like 6 in the morning, and there's some days I don't get home until like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Just from the ASL classes?
No, it's from I can't take my classes because I'm stuck at work.
All day?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they gave me the Clinton route, which is it's already like about an hour away.
Oh God.
So I get to work. I have to wait an hour before I can leave. It's an hour there, and then it's an hour back. So it's already 3 hours. But they gave me a full 8 to 10 hour day anyways of deliveries. So I'm stuck there all day.
Oh jeez.
And I don't get home. When I get home, I literally I eat food and I go to bed. Like I eat food, I shower, and I go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's my entire life for an entire week.
Yeah. This stuff is kind of freaking me out because even though I have like a couple more hours in my day, it's like I get home, I work out, I shower, then I eat, and it's already 9 o'clock, and it's like, oh well, fuck, I gotta sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless I want to
like,
be exhausted at work, and I shouldn't be.
So then life just becomes this routine of just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, and that's what's been bugging me too. I don't like it. I don't like that I'm working toward, or I'm doing this thing that takes my entire day away, and I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of it.
Yeah, you don't feel accomplished by the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, take a look at Matt and John. Even though they don't have the office job to where they're sitting in the same environment over and over again, they're constantly on the road. They're constantly doing stuff that is not necessarily the most enjoyable thing.
Yeah.
They have to deal with office politics in the terms that, like, there's corporate overseers to where they're limited on budget. It's life, man. It sucks.
It does. It does.
I'm honestly waiting for what John had said to become true, and
Which thing?
Within the next couple lifetimes, we're going to be living in a post-scarcity world.
Oh yeah.
Where basically currency will no longer become a thing.
Yeah.
We'll be designing machines to repair machines, to where literally all the labor jobs will become like obsolete. To where the only jobs we really are going to have are going to be more along the lines of philosophy, literature, stuff like that.
See, but do you
Stuff
think
I
that's a bad
studied
thing?
none of.
Or scientific advancement.
I don't think that'd
But
be
I mean,
a bad thing.
we're designing AI programs right now that are probably going to outpace us in terms of
Oh, yeah.
intelligence.
Oh, gotcha. No, yeah.
We still
To the
gotta
point-
kind of keep up on those. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very, very small job market there. But
Well, that's why people are talking about that whole government payment stuff, like where everyone gets a set amount every month, and
A
it's
stipend.
a stipend, but it's not like unemployment wage stuff. Like you'll actually be able to live off of it,
Yeah.
supposedly, hopefully. Probably not at
universal
first.
basic income.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if it started today, it would be a like just enough to get by.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's still so many jobs